Hello, fans. Today's game is sure to be a good one. Now set right there with your favorite snacks and let's meet our Lion of the Day.
Today's video is Nate Burleson. He is represented by a 2022 Panini Illusions, Superlatives, number to 75, slabbed by Stats Grading. Today, we're diving into a Detroit Lions story that's equal parts underrated impact and unforgettable headlines. The Lions' years of wide receiver Nate Burleson. Most fans remember Calvin Johnson as the sun in Detroit's offensive universe, but every star needs an orbit. And Burleson was a big reason that passing game stayed stable when everything else around the franchise felt shaky. And yes, we're talking about the pizza incident. But if that's all you remember, you're missing the real story, because Burleson was one of the most important adult-in-the-room signings Detroit made during that era. Roll back to March 2010. The Lions are still trying to climb out of the late 2000s mess, and they strike early in free agency, signing Burleson to a 5-year, $25 million contract. This wasn't just about speed or highlight catches. Detroit wanted a wideout who could run clean routes, win on third down, and carry himself like a pro while the roster matured. And Burleson even reunited with Scott Linehan, the coordinator he'd worked with before. In 2010, the Lions needed somebody defenses had to respect opposite Megatron. Burleson delivered 55 catches, 625 yards, and 6 touchdowns. 6 scores from your secondary receiver? That matters, especially on a team still learning how to win. This was the blueprint. Calvin draws the panic coverage, and Burleson punishes the openings. Then comes 2011, the year Detroit finally breaks through to the postseason. Burleson posts his best Lion season, 73 catches for 757 yards. That's not just a complimentary guy. That's a real weekly contributor. And there's something else about Burleson that mattered. He became known as one of the most media-friendly players in the building, so much so he won the team's Good Guy Award for his interactions with the media. In Detroit, that kind of steady leadership isn't fluff. It's oxygen. 2012 was trending toward another solid year. Until Monday Night Football against Chicago. Burleson suffers a broken right leg, and that's it. Season over. Detroit loses more than a receiver. They lose a voice, one of the guys who kept the huddle calm and the locker room grounded. Now the moment everybody jokes about, but it had real consequences. Early in 2013, Burleson had 19 catches for 239 yards through 3 games. Then, in late September, he broke his arm in a single-car crash, an incident widely reported as being linked to him trying to keep pizza from sliding in the car. It's the kind of headline only the Lions could generate in that era. But the serious part is that it derailed a season where Detroit badly needed stability. He worked back toward a return, but the year stayed chopped up, and he finished 2013 with 39 catches for 461 yards in 9 games. So what's the legacy? In Detroit, Burleson wasn't the top-billed star, but he was the kind of player winning teams always seem to have: dependable hands, smart routes, red zone value, and leadership that doesn't show up on a stat sheet. He was released in February 2014, but his 4-year stretch in Detroit helped bridge the franchise into its next phase. If you enjoyed this deep dive Detroit Lions story, drop a like, subscribe, and comment the next player you want covered. And if you're a longtime Lions fan, what's the first Nate Burleson moment you think of? The touchdowns, the third down chains, or the pizza headline?